Hello everyone, you are on the Nested Mango channel, and today we are going to learn a very special things that we use daily, like you use WhatsApp, so you use WhatsApp, so there are 3 tabs. So today we are going to learn that how we can implement tabs in our application. So let's start it, and I want to make a request that if you are visiting my channel first time, so please subscribe and give this video thumbs up. So let's start it. That you have to go on the new project. Okay, so my application, you can say my tab. Okay. Then next, again next. Okay, so you have to go on previous, and there is one option, activity, that is tabbed activity. So you know very well that there is many tabs, so you have to choose a single one. Like there is a swipe view, so you can see there is a different activity, and there is an action bar, so there is a different activity. And when you are choosing action bar explainer, then there is a different activity. So we don't want other two, we just want action bar tabs with view phaser. So choose it and then finish. What's wrong with this? Okay, so in main class you can see that there are so many things, like there is MView phaser, or there are view phaser, and there are also many classes, placeholder fragment. So you can see this is class, so it's a inbuilt, but what we will do today, that we will create separate activities, so you can code whatever you want in your Java file. If you want to design your XML, so you can design in XML base. So it's a very simple. So today we will learn everything. Folder fragment class, and then we have to just use this method. This is very important method that you have to learn. That on create view, there is inflator. You know very well that if you want to inflate XML files, so we have to use layout inflator. And view group, you know very well what is view group. So we will use this method because this is very important method, and we will pass our activity, we will pass our XML file where, can you guess? Of course we don't want text view, we just want this line, root view r.layout fragment main container. This will be our main line where we will inflate our layout r.layout. So just like that I will create 3 other tabs. So I'm waiting for that we will finish, and then our next work will be that we have to complete this method. This method is also a very important method, that it will decide that which one your fragment will run, because in this tab switches there is no any other activity. We have just only fragment. We will just extends fragment, so it is especially fragment, but we call it app. Okay, so let's see again what's going on. It's really taking a longer time. Okay, so build is finished, so let's see what's going on. So this is designing part, so we can't do anything. So let's run it to see that's how it's look like. And you can see that there are 2 classes, like I have my cell phone Okay. Fragment you have to use everywhere. So this is just placeholder fragment it's using. So where you have to design your whatever you want to put in your fragment in the sense your activity. Both are the different, but if we are using fragment in the activity, so that's why we will extend. So this is our fragment main XML. So we are running our application. Okay, install. Okay, you can see that there is a tab 1 is tab 2, tab 3. Okay, that's very simple. So I will teach you that how you can create a different activity, that tab 1 for one activity, tab 2 for second activity. So it's a very simple. I'm going to just I'm creating I'm just changing name. So how we can change the name? There is a refactor, yeah, and rename. So it is our tab 1. Okay, so refract. And then you have to create one Java file. So new Java class tab 1. Okay, so this is the tab 1 Java file where you have to write tab 1 class, tab 1 XML class source code. Okay, so this is our, and we have to create more 3. So what I'm going to do, that I'm creating 3 activity, and then I will just extend them, because it is easy work. If you are going to take a different 3 classes and different XML files, so it will take a very long time. So I don't want to do this. So just I'm taking activity, npt activity, and then I will give name tab 2 finish. Then I will take another activity. So it is looking like activity, but I will just extend them to the fragment. So you know very well about fragment. So I have to take third activity. So this is our activity, basic activity, no, npt activity, npt activity. Okay, so that is tab 3 and finish. Okay, so we have created 3 things, and tab 1, okay, so we have to just make a little change. This is our tab 1 class. So for the recognize this XML file, so what I am going to do, I am taking text and giving name tab 1. Then I am clicking copy and putting okay, it's building. Okay, so in this time I'm going to do that, I'm going to delete class that is this, copy, and then we have Java file, so tab 2, we are going to extend fragment, so it is fragment, and we are going to delete it. Then there will be our on create view page, so we don't want text view, so just comment it, and then this is tab 2, so we have to use dot, okay, tab 3, this is tab 2. Then we have to follow same procedure. Fragment and this method, and we have to copy in tab 3 class, so extend, then paste it. Okay, so there will be tab 3. This is our tab 3. So we have done all the work in our Java class. Okay, so there will be one problem in the Android app fragment when we work in this, so we'll change it. So first let's see our this is our layout, and this is our tab 3. This is tab 1, so click all, copy, then all, paste, and that will be our tab 3. And then we have to do same thing in tab 2. So select all, paste, and that will be tab, this one 2. Okay, so we have finished all the work in tab 1, tab 2, tab 3. So this is XML file. Whatever you want to design, you can do everything here. Okay, so we have to change in main activity. So we are going to delete a class. The class name is placeholder fragment. Okay, so just delete it, because we have already created tab 1, tab 2, so we don't need it. We don't need that. Okay, so just delete it. We have to write just few line of code. So I have already code. This is not a big deal. Just I'm saving time, so that's why I'm doing this. There is a position, you know very well this is position, and if it will find 0, 1, 2, so it will switch on that position. So this is switch case simply, so you have to just copy it, and then paste here. Cool. Okay, so it's showing a problem that Android support.v4 app.fragment. It's not it is required but pounding this. So this is a common problem. So what is the solution of it? That a very common solution, because I'm showing you, because most of the guy face problem. Okay, I do not do anything. I do that too. Okay, so I have to just copy it. And where is tab 1? Okay, this is tab 1. Okay, this is our fragment. So stats. Okay, so we can see that there is a problem because import Android app.fragment. This is our problem. So what we have to do is that we have to simply import a class. Let me show you that we have to import this. It is also fragment, but we need Android support v4 version 4. That's why it's showing problem. So the simple solution is that you have to copy it. So just copy and then you have to paste it. So it is tab 1. So just wait here. Okay, and then we have tab 2. So we have to do same thing here. It is due to the version problem, because there is a different version and it supports just only v4. So same thing here. I don't know what, my mouse is not working properly. Why? Okay, so I finished this work. That there is a fragment position that we have tab 1, tab 2, tab 3. So this is position, and we will get position where we want to move on. So this is simple code, and we'll run this code and we'll see that how it's working. So let's run it, and you have to not do anything. It's a just simple code, and you can manage. You have not to do anything. If you want to write any code, so tab 1, tab 2, tab 3, and these are the XML of tab 1, tab 2, tab 3. So this is this tutorial. You are going to run this application, that you want to see that how it's running. Okay, so just wait for a second. And this is tutorial. It's very simple, and you can use in a very simple manner and in your application, because it will show a very different feature that most of people do not use. So this is tutorial, and if you are visiting my channel first time, so please subscribe me, and if you want to ask anything related to this tutorial, you can put your comment in a comment box. Okay, it's so it is tab 1, but we just make made a little mistake, so you can understand that in XML file we have to write tab 1. So this is tab 2 and this is tab 3. Okay, so this is our tab 3. Tab 2 we have it is nice, it is right, and it is tab 1. So this is tutorial is all about tab, and I hope you enjoy this video. And if there is any mistake, so it is a beginning of my tutorial, so just forget it and enjoy this tutorial, and please give me thumbs up for this tutorial. So thank you so much. Have a great day.